Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. And this is something really special and uncommon. A 1 versus 2 this early in the season. Only college football can produce something like this. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the second-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Wolverines will kick this away to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. The Bulldogs offense begins this game backed up. That was not a good return. And here comes that senior wide receiver on the field. Yeah, Kirk, he's still here. He's done a lot, but he came back for one more season to finish business.
And boy, is he fired up for this season. Every year it seems like he's improved an element of his game every single season, and now here it is, his last opportunity to go out, put it all together for a breakout senior year.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
By the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw again. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got fourth and short.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Wolverines offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Fair catch made at the 35. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver makes the grab. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Third down play for this offense. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Well, that's mano a mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And there's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers and make the play.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handing off on the draw play. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2.
The draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught quickly. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down.
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, the defense saw the quarterback keeping the ball, and their eyes lit up trying to get to him to knock that ball away. And as a quarterback, he's got to do a better job on these designed runs. He can't afford to keep the ball loose in traffic. He has to hold.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Across the 40. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass complete. It's second down now. Handoff from the shotgun. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines will have first and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they sent a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Lining up to try the extra point. PAT gives them a 7-6 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short pass finds the tight end. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. The guys up front line up. It's first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Down he goes. A sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout to see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. And he'll set up to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Can he take it all the way? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The tight end has got it. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half, chance for just a couple more plays. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, they won't go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. He knocks this one right through. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Dogs will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Michigan offense back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They get the second half started with the running play. Breaking free at the 35. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. First down and 10. They'll run the option. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. It's a draw play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wonder, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play with? Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Choosing to return the punt. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. It's incomplete. It was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's White. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. And the Bulldogs will line up to punt it away. And they'll kick it away now for the second time. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Look out, he's got some space. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. It's first and goal in 4-down territory. They need a touchdown and a PAT to take the lead. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception in the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. What if we got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? They're trying to run it with the option. And he's brought down there.
Well, the defense wasn't quite able to keep him out of the end zone for the touchdown, but how about the job of just having a short memory? Just put that out of your mind, rally to this football, and keep them short of the two-point conversion.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he is wide open for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point, cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Here's the second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, a 1-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? And he's got it. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And they'll move the 6 of that one. It's a first down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. There's a shot toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go on 4th down. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Offense getting ready for their last drive. Time ticking away here in the final quarter. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. 2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Trying to create here on the move. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. Dogs trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd down and goal. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And he drops back in the gun. Has no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The linebacker shifting around now. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. He's moving out of the pocket. It took one last extra shot, but time runs out on this one. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kirk. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the 1st half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.